nasty to them, ladies. Just don't forget. Keep that shit classy.
Let's get nasty, nasty. Let's get nasty, nasty. Let's get nasty, nasty. Let's get nasty, nasty. Spit on it, get on it. If you got enough, I flip on it. Climb to the top, do a split on it. Them bitches ain't never did this on it. Let's get nasty, nasty. Let's get nasty, nasty. Let's get nasty, nasty. Let's get nasty, nasty.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to TalkSpicyHER. It's the lit one, Ritzy, bringing back Talk Spicy with a twist. Today, we have motherfucking Grady. No Signal TV on the show. Welcome.
You brought liquor, so I'm definitely feeling welcome in this motherfucker. Hey, yo, nah. I got to get comfortable, man. Nobody never...
You ain't about to act shy, are you?
Nobody never interviewed me and shit before. Like, I ain't been in front of nobody else's camera to do an interview.
Yeah.
I've been used to my little ass GoPro.
It's the same. We just gonna have a conversation, you know. No cameras here. Ain't nobody watching.
You lying, Sean.
Ain't nobody watching. This is between me and you.
Don't tell nobody I won't neither, guy. Let's go. Bro, she bugged.
What you about to say?
Nothing.
Okay. So yeah, I wanted to have you on because I feel like there's not a lot, and if there are, I don't know about many other Black podcasters in Wilmington, and I just am trying to like reach out and collaborate and, you know, just cross networks and make connections with other people, you know. I think why are you doing that? Okay.
I ain't did that, Sean.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to have you on here. What made you start a podcast?
Honestly, I'm gonna probably let my age out, but I like fucking Rap City. I like MTV Raps. I like having a centralized place that I could get music at and see videos and see people personality. That was like, I guess, pre-internet type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it was still something to see. You understand? It gave me a sense of home. You know what I'm saying? We ran home to watch that shit.
Definitely.
And now I think it's doper in the internet age because we couldn't fast forward through the videos. Now you can just click through somebody's shit.
Right, and it's easier to reach a lot more people, I feel.
You
don't think so?
No.
Why you say that?
Because then you had to watch TV. Like, that's all you had to watch. You had to go to that magazine because that's all you had. Now the internet made everything accessible. Now everybody uses the same slang.
Saying too many options?
Kinda. I mean, like yo, when I was growing up, people from New York sound like they was from New York.
Mm-hmm.
People from Atlanta sound like they was from Atlanta. People from Houston sound like they was from Houston.
Right.
Now everybody use each other's slang, so you don't really know where nobody from unless you can catch the linguistics of what they're saying. Excuse me.
That's a fact.
So it's like, maybe too much was not good.
What do you feel like makes your podcast stand out? What makes you different?
Because it's really not self-serving in a way. Like, I really don't, like, I make music, you know what I'm saying? So I could go there and play all of my shit and just, you know what I'm saying, talk my shit if I wanted to, but nah, I wasn't raised that way. My dad always was real oriented in the streets, real oriented into kids and the youth, and the music is youth. Regardless on how you want to look at it, it is, you know, it bridges a lot of generational gaps. Music is the only thing that encompasses time like it does. Like, you can hear a song, remember what you was doing at the time when you first heard that song.
Flashback.
Right. Or think about when you and your homies went out and what song was popping at the time, or you went on vacation. Like, that's what music does, you understand? So music means a lot to me, so I'm from here.
Yeah. So I heard you mention your dad, and you said your dad, he made music?
My dad was actually fucking fire disco. If you from around here, you know. Like, he was like, bro,
tell me, because I don't know.
Right,
tell me.
It's hard to set the scene when you haven't seen it before. It's hard to explain something.
I get that.
Like I don't know if you've seen that type of unity on that level in the city. So to me, it wasn't the last time it was that type of unity, but you got to understand at that time we had a black sheriff, Mr. Joe McQueen. We had Judge Goodson. We had a judge, like she was on the Supreme Court downtown. She was really high up there. We had Dr. Eber. He was the number one, what is he doing? Sickle cell in the Southeast, right here in Wilmington. So at that time, you know, the city was buzzing. Capitol Street was buzzing. Like, so you have to set that tone to say that, yo, we had a place where we had the first teen jams. My dad did the first teen jams at the first skating ring when it was, before it was Skaters. If you know about Skaters, before it was Skaters, it was Sports World. And before Chocolate City was Chocolate City, it was New World. So
what?
Yeah.
What?
So you gotta understand, like, yo, like I've seen so many errors because I jumped off the porch. My dad brought me off the porch, so young. I've been DJing since I was like 6 or 7.
So he was a DJ.
He was a promoter. My uncle was the DJ. DJ K. Grady's daddy is my uncle.
That's the college. He do the college.
Number one black college DJ.
Lit.
Yeah.
That's fucking
so we're
lit.
trying to put the documentary together. I've been moving in slow mo. That was what the podcast was about, to build a platform. So when I do introduce it, I have a platform to introduce it on.
Oh, that's fucking genius. And I could definitely see that working out in all y'all's favor, for real. Just because that's so rich in history and
so much history.
Yes. And, you know, obviously our shit got washed away in Wilmington. So for you to have family members that shit goes that far back, you know what I'm saying?
This is the 80s.
Which is far enough.
This is the 80s, the 70s. Like, yo, my dad was popping from probably the 70s, 80s, 90s. He stopped DJing he stopped really doing shows in like 08. So he went 3
That's
generations.
a fucking great run.
That's like 3 generations.
That's
great.
That's a fucking great run.
So it's like, yo, my pops is that guy to me. Like,
yeah.
So, and everybody that has tree off of my pops, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to say P Money. My dad might have called me when I was in college and was like, yo, I need a DJ. I'm about to open a club. You know anybody? Of course I know somebody. You understand? And then you got from P Money, you got Champ. You got, you know what I'm saying? That whole little tree.
That's a fact.
You understand? Yeah. All of that started, yo. I ain't about to say, yo, Champ was a stand-up guy. Yo, Champ used to do security. Before, you know, when Champ came down from Jersey, Champ was a security guard. Champ was behind P Money. Pause. Not like that. He was actually paying attention, standing behind him, learning the craft. That's
as you should. That's the point in life.
And he built and he kept going. Same thing with 40. You did from. So I watched a lot of people, you know, from that tree all the way down to Keem. You understand? I watched all of us come from that one tree. You understand? K. Grady, all of that. So it's a cool ass story to tell.
That definitely is. I would tune in. You know what I'm saying? You got subscribe.
And like everybody at the radio station, like that's how I built all those relationships through my father. So. Yeah. So
you started off DJing?
Yep.
How did you turn into a rapper?
Oh.
How did that transition happen?
Most of us start. That's most rappers' passion.
Right. Playing music. Like my dad, my dad literally had the livest teen party, the kid party in Wilmington. Like yo, it was nothing. He started the H Street Center shit. He was the one who did that. It wouldn't be a DJ Slide. Like DJ Slide during the Azalea Festival came out to my pop show. They battled. My dad and them did what they did, yo. And they let him go after that. It was so many people and I've never seen walls sweat before. The walls literally had sweat on them, like wet. I'll never forget that as long as I live.
It was hot as fuck in there, is what you're saying.
Oh my God. Jesus. I had never seen that many people before. Before that was the most people I had ever seen anywhere. And that gym was wall to wall that year. I don't even know what year that was, but it had to be like 91, 92, some shit like that.
Is your dad still with us?
Yeah. Oh. That dude be with me all the time. I cut his hair. Talk shit.
Have you had him on your show?
Not yet.
Do you plan to?
Of course, but you gotta, if you know my dad, you know he's long-winded. So it's not gonna, that's why it's like, I gotta shoot a documentary to tell his story rather than sit him down for an hour. Cause it's not gonna be serve anybody any justice.
2 parts? 3 parts?
Of the documentary?
No, I'm saying of like a podcast.
Ooh,
like
shit. Nah, because it's gonna give you a unique perspective on every era of what he had going on and it stretched 3 decades, 3-4 decades. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool stories in every decade that means something. So if you miss something, you're going to be like, damn. So you might be in the 80s and miss that Michael Jordan and all of them was down at Seabreeze and shit at one of his shows and shit. You're going to miss that part.
Right.
Or you're going to miss that he took, like, everybody to fucking Walt Disney one year or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you're going to miss the 90s with all the concerts and shit. So it's a bunch of shit to talk about.
Right. Do you, damn, what was
You done got high here fucking with me.
I can't breathe this bitch.
Don't be you smoking. Hey.
Are you gonna be in the documentary, or are you gonna be asking
Of
questions?
course.
Like how do you visualize that playing out?
I want to tell it from different points of view. I want to tell it from my point of view. I want to tell it from his point of view. I would like to tell it from my uncle point of view. I would like to tell it from my cousin point of view. I would like to tell it from the point of view of people who used to get dressed to go. What it meant to go to one of them shows. You understand? Like, that was a whole thing. We had the Rap Attack. Like, we had our own radio station before Coast 97.3.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to call in and send shout outs all over the city and shit. That was
crazy.
Like, our shit.
I wish I was. You make me mad. What is that, FOMO? Like, fear of missing out? I missed that shit. I want to hear.
I promise that's what about the city hurts so much.
Mm-hmm.
That it used to be a dope ass spot where nobody was scared of anything. We was all family. Even though we had our quarrels and, hood was against hood, it was never a quarrel where nobody lost their life and we couldn't repair what we had messed up.
Right. Y'all would just knuckle up. How they used to do back in the day.
Absolutely, but most of the time people was having too much fun.
Yeah. Goals. I wish that's what it was like now, but
Like, yo,
that's a whole nother podcast.
That's a whole
nother. If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't put a damp on it, but it's
no, it is. I mean, and that's facts, and that's what you're here for, is to talk about the fucking truth.
Absolutely.
So you've had a lot of like artists and stuff on your show.
Right.
Who is your favorite, or who gave you your best interview?
YG Lamar. Without a doubt, because bro, energy. Like, you meet certain people,
mm-hmm.
and in any other terms, they would make you uncomfortable. But you've been around that energy so much you understand that energy. You understand the aggressive, positive energy.
For sure.
So it might make people who ain't used to that energy uneasy, or they might not
uncomfortable,
or might not be comfortable in themselves.
Yeah, and that's all it boils down to.
And bro stand on what he stand on. I mean, we don't see eye to eye on every issue. And he asked me some questions, and it wasn't about seeing eye to eye. It was making a compromise that we are both black men and we can think.
You can agree to disagree.
Not even that. Like, we still got the same common goal.
Mm-hmm.
So I think dude was, but that was just one. And you got Big B, you got Lee Hustle just came through and dropped some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Class just came through and dropped some crazy.
Why you have to say it like that?
I'm just saying.
Why you have to know? Because now don't be weird. Why you have to say it like that?
That's my bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there is no beef or bad blood between me and him at all.
And I love both of y'all to death, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them the same thing. But yeah, everybody, you know what I'm saying, interview was dope. Even down to the first dudes who gave me that. They gave me the opportunity, the young boys. I got to send a shout at them. I'm not in no gang. I'm not gang affiliated. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I got approached about the podcast like literally the first day it came out.
RIU? Them?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Somebody approached me, and like, again, I'm not in no gang. And if you know me, you know that I'm all city. I'm all, you know what I'm saying?
Isn't that crazy how you could be doing something innocent and someone will try to like make it seem like there was an ulterior motive, or like, I don't know.
I mean, I get both. I get both sides of the spectrum because I'm so close to the fire when it comes to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So I would never want anyone to feel disrespected about anything that, you know what I'm saying, I do as far as musically, because that's never
exactly. And you're just a vessel. Like you.
I'm a barber.
You're a barber?
No.
Oh.
I cut my pop's hair.
What is he, bald?
I mean, he ain't got a lot of hair.
You.
Like, I ain't about to do my dad like that. I'm gonna be my dad in a few years.
What you got under that hat?
I ain't hat fishing, but I ain't got no haircut, so I ain't putting it on. Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it funky. I got my hair cut on my podcast, though. So if you want to see what I got, I look. I ain't about to put it on. There's a lot of lights in here.
Let me get the views. Let me see if that shit patchy.
No. It's definitely patchy. I ain't gonna talk that shit. Y'all thought I was gonna be on some bullshit. Right. He knew what I was on. Bro know me.
Oh my God.
Bro really know me. Like,
that's funny as fuck. Okay, so you said your favorite interviews. You don't have any. Do you have a least favorite?
Mm-mm.
Somebody that was hard to interview. Somebody that didn't give you.
I wouldn't say. You got to think. I'm talking to younger people, so a lot of them aren't used to conversating. Period. So to get them to a point, it's kind of like, I don't want to say I'm coaching them down and say certain shit, but I'm talking to them, you understand, because I understand the way of the world today. You understand? It's not a conversational world. A lot of people don't talk. So it's like, if you ain't typing on your phone, your conversation skills be kind of fucked.
So it sounds like you have experienced that. And I'm only saying that because,
I record young people too, though. So I
record what?
I'm an engineer too, so I got an actual studio. We had an actual studio.
But that's when they have the most to say.
I mean, if you say that, if that's what you call it sometimes. I mean...
And I guess I was only asking you that because, before and, a little bit recently, I've interviewed artists and there have been some where it's just hard to get them to express themselves or talk, give an answer outside of.
Because talking ain't cool.
Why?
Because everybody on their damn phone.
I don't understand that. That is so rough for me.
You need to talk to Bill Gates. I don't know you talk to somebody in Silicon Valley. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like to talk. I watch my dad talk. I mean, I lived in Atlanta for a long time, so.
Mm-hmm. You said what, 16 years you were in Atlanta?
Absolutely.
Were you making music there?
Yep.
You were?
Yep.
What brought you back?
We can't talk about what kind of music I was making in Atlanta when I was doing it.
No, yes we can. Yes, we can.
Why did you come back?
Listen. I guess because sometimes I feel like I almost dig too much, and then I didn't want you to be like, shit, I was at Wendy's. I'm not assuming that. I'm just saying, sometimes I dig too. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so I probably could have had to lay up. So my pops, when I left, was really popping. I was DJing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Eventually you get tired. I had been DJing since a little boy. You understand? This lifestyle had been there for me. You understand? I had been, before it was an internet and a public view, I was in the public view. You understand? And it wasn't always cool. You understand? I mean, sometimes you just wanted homeboys. You ain't want a bunch of homeboys coming because they could get in the show for free.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and I never told nobody no, but I see them niggas to the weekend. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But, and then on top of that, my dad made sure everybody went home. Everybody got on the bus at night. My dad never told nobody no. There was plenty of kids at night that didn't have a ride home. You understand?
Right.
My dad took them home. So I was getting home. You gotta think, I was in high school. So say this.
And you went to high school in Wilmington?
Yeah, I went to Hanover.
Okay.
I went to Hanover. I went to Laney. I went to East Columbus. I graduated from Hanover.
When motherfuckers say they went to several high schools, I'm like, you was bad. You was doing some shit
I was
you wasn't
playing
supposed
basketball.
to. Okay.
I started off at Hanover, and I was playing ball there, and I was a runt. I fucked around and got tall. Went from 5'9".
Now you a runt.
I started off at 5'9".
What year? How old were you?
14.
Okay.
9th grade, I started at 5'9". I came back the 10th grade year, I was 6'1".
Okay.
Then from 6'1", I was 6'3" by 11th grade. By the time I graduated, I was 6'5".
Oh, wow.
Right, it happened like that. So
yeah.
you go to church, and then I had an uncle that played for Coach Battle, I think it was, East Columbus. So I went to East Columbus trying to play ball, but I had to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to be to school every day, and it was just a lot. But I went to a lot of high school, and then I went to Laney because I was skipping in Hanover, so you know at Laney.
What did I just say? Did I not just say that?
I wasn't bad though. I was just.
Oh, because.
I was watching Jerry Springer. Look, Jerry Springer was out there. So y'all
Jerry.
Right, look. So new Jerry Springer came out every day at like 12:30 at lunchtime.
Now you trying to...
Nah, look, so check game. So I would hit my homeboy see me. I'd be like, bro. He'd be like, man, you saw the Jerry Springer thing, man. We got
it was lit like that?
What?
And I love Jerry Springer.
Fights. Like back like when it was first
popping, it was so new.
Yeah.
And it was real fights on TV.
No, for
like
real.
They used to put
That's
racists on TV against like black power people.
Yeah.
Even on Oprah has some racist shit on there.
I mean, it used to be real fights, so Rondo got his whole nose smashed. This shit was real.
Yeah.
Like this was I guess this was our reality TV.
Yes. Not unfortunately, but I grew up watching Jerry Springer. Like as a kid. Like that was, I think about I was a child watching that because my grandparents, that was the prime TV right there was Jerry Springer. I skipped school to watch Jerry Springer, I'm telling you. That's wild. And that's when I first started smoking weed, and we would smoke weed like my mama would be mad as hell when she get home and I'd be back in school already. The house smell like Ritzy. I came home you trying to act like you don't know what the fuck going on. Right. I've been in school all day, Mom.
All day. The house smell like a pound. Lying. I smoked 3 fat blunts. Me and my homie, right, my man Paul.
Oh my God. Yeah, Jerry Springer.
Shout out my man, right, love you, bro. My man Paul. Yo. What's good? You got me drinking, talking crazy. Hey, look, I don't be talking crazy on my show. I be down chilling because I be trying to.
See, I like to get this side out of people. You know what I'm saying?
So it's that drink champ.
Basically. Shout out to Drink Champ.
Yo, and then I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I'm gonna tell you who else inspired me. I like math shit. Shout out to
who?
Part of what is it?
My expert opinion.
My expert opinion, man. I love math shit. I love that. He brought like authentic.
A battle rapper?
Yeah.
Okay.
For one, he was a battle rapper. You understand? So at the beginning, he only interviewed battle rappers, and I'm definitely into the battle rap culture. I love battle rap. Yeah. So them.
I was about to go ahead.
So yeah, I watched this shit. So I started watching this shit, and I started noticing that he really like. It was really like a genuine conversation, and it was conversations that needed to be had at the time that he was having, and I think that people was paying attention to it. And I was like, oh, okay, I see. If I wanted to do it, that's the way I would want to go. But I won't have videos because shit, I won't Rap City.
Music videos?
So that's why I incorporated music videos with the conversation. I wanted to blend both of them and kind of make something kind of unique.
Yeah, it is. I obviously I looked at your page and YouTube and all that, and there's what you was about to say.
I've been watching y'all for years. So I'm glad you watched my shit.
Yes, I did. I do my research. I don't just have motherfuckers on here and be like, so tell me who you are.
Right.
Yeah. What's good?
Right. I ain't did that yet. I'm gonna try that though.
Sometimes, never mind.
Oh, yeah.
I've had a couple times where I'm just like winging it, you know. But again, I guess because I really like having conversations, it's easy for me to make it seem natural. Like I'm
definitely winging. I don't write none of that shit though.
Yeah. Well, I guess I do because I never know how the person's gonna respond. Like I have to have backup. Like Corey's scene where I was like struggling to get a fucking answer out of this dude, and it was hard.
Anybody be up here being messy with me shit.
I have never been messy with anybody. I've never been messy.
This dude.
What you want me to say his name? That would be messy. That's what I'm saying. That would be messy. I said dude. I've had a lot of dudes on here. I've never been messy on here. I just talk a little spicy. That's it. What you singing?
I'm trying to sing my future shit.
Don't do that shit no more. Don't do that shit no more.
Hey man, you got me drinking goddamn. I can sing anything right now. I got Bobby Womack, all that shit.
Let me hear.
No.
You gonna freestyle?
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
Hold on, didn't I see on Facebook you do not promote rappers? Hold on.
I did not say that.
What you said on Facebook?
I said that my podcast is not focused on rappers.
Were you talking about me?
No, because you have a podcast. You are a man of, variety. You know what I'm saying?
It'll just be rappers on my shit.
Yeah. Until,
but I play music though. So
would you consider me a rapper?
Hell yeah.
For real?
You got videos, you got catalog and shit. You don't think you're a rapper?
No, I just when we were talking about me coming on there, I wouldn't have like
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't.
We'll play your videos.
Period. Do it.
Yeah,
I would have.
I'm not that spicy.
You did it though.
I mean,
thank you. Appreciate it.
I can't be on your show and not. You got copy, shut up.
You gotta entertain my bullshit.
You know what I'm
okay?
saying? You got copy.
This shit is Persian.
That shit is nice.
Shout out to Tuck the World. You feel me?
My man said on Friday, the shit is done.
Y'all can't even see it. I'll show you out there.
We'll
I'm holding it up.
We'll get you right.
Oh, you can't see it? Oh, I'm telling you.
Shit legit now. Don't sleep on me.
Oh,
handmade.
Look, it's crazy now. I was about to ask you a question. Go ahead.
No, go. No.
I just wanted to say, do you feel like social media helps or hurts your brand?
Helps. Because I don't feel like people would know about my brand if it wasn't for social media. Like, I'm not out in the streets, which I should be, like, promoting my shit. You know what I'm saying? So social media is my form of marketing for myself.
I don't know. I just feel like you might have enough friends to they would probably have pushed it.
What's crazy is I know, like, I guess the term friend is a little deeper for me than what the people that I be around is. Like, my friends support me through and through and are doing that, but I don't have a lot of friends. I don't. I have a lot of people that watch me and want to know what I have going on, but I don't have a lot of people that support me.
Wow.
If that makes sense.
Why do you feel like that? You got like 2,000 subscribers to your channel and no one supports you. I got like 53. Well, majority of them came from when I was on YouTube making dance videos. Like, when YouTube first came out. No. What kind of dance videos you making?
No, like, this is like Soulja Boy fucking. I was on YouTube before motherfuckers knew what YouTube was. Like, you playing. Like, I could show you my
mean Dougie.
For literally bird walk, fucking what's that? Hold on. I was dancing. You playing. I literally, so I would say like 1,000 of them was from back in the day. And then like the other 1,000 is from like, more recently. I'm being dead ass. Like my YouTube was popping before, like so I made sure to keep my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
A little something.
You know what's crazy? I'm not even gonna flip. So look, back in the day at these shows and shit, at my dad's shows and shit, you know how you rap your hood? You had to have a dance battle, like motherfucking breaking and shit. If you didn't know how to dance back in the day, you was a lame.
Shit, y'all could have had me front and center. I would kill everybody.
No, the fuck you wouldn't. Everybody was break dancing like.
You don't know what my capabilities are. I ain't getting on the floor and spinning on my forehead.
But you're not gonna win.
but
because it was motherfuckers on their head.
But what if I was twerking real early?
Nobody was twerking.
Exactly. Bro. I would have been an engineer. I would have a pioneer. That's the word I was thinking of.
Nobody cared about a fat ass if it couldn't moonwalk.
I can moonwalk.
If you couldn't moonwalk a butterfly, nobody want to see that shit.
And butterfly, you ain't just see me tootsie rolling also. You a hater as far as I'm concerned.
I'm a hater.
No, I'm just playing. No, I'm mad that I missed those days because I really would I love dancing.
I promise you, man. Look,
y'all realize that Tootsie Roll was a diss song?
No. Oh no. Explain.
I do because before that, it ain't the butterfly, it's the Tootsie Roll. They was talking to who was they talking to?
Was it the
Not 85. That was it. 85 South that made the song.
85 South of the 69?
The 69 boys. Yeah, I do know that. I'm a DJ. I was there when it happened. Like, literally.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now, Ty.
I'm sorry.
Fucking my sound up now, buddy.
Hey, look, I ain't used to this nice shit. I told you that nice shit.
I'm thinking of everything.
Hey, you come in no signals. You got a GoPro.
I'm gonna come in my house
And
with
pass
a
blue ribbons signs.
PBR.
Right. You smell like reefer. Niggas outside the door beating on the door, making noise shit. Somebody might be frying some fish in the back.
Oh, I can't wait.
No,
I love
that in there, man. I'm sorry. But everybody, I will say thank you to everybody that's came through because they have been awesome. People have been patient. Even down to Crackmar, I lost Crackmar fucking into his fucking footage, man. I've been trying to get him to come back out here and finish it. His interview was dope because he was talking that shit too.
Yeah,
man.
I like Crack. He came on before.
That's my bro.
He cool.
He came on fucking talking spicy with you and bro and then said it about me and I was mad at his ass.
Look again. What got my attention about you was your podcast. I can't even cap. But everybody that I've mentioned you to, they already knew you. You know, so don't feel.
I've been running.
So you've been out.
Like yo, if you don't know me in Wilmington, it's two things: either you move here late, or you young. Like mad.
Am I young? Or I'm just green.
Oh, I'm old. I don't know. No, because I left for a long time. So, of course, if you didn't know me, you didn't know. You understand? Yeah, I was still making music in Atlanta. I was still, what was crazy is P Money started playing. When he went to the radio station, he was still playing my music on the radio here. Mm-hmm. Like, I was literally on the radio here and I'm living in Atlanta.
And you say you have a Christmas song? Yeah, I love my Christmas song. What is it called?
It's called the Holiday Joint.
Okay.
They play it every year.
Okay.
Shout out to Big B and Coach 97. He has played it next year will be 5. The next year coming up, this year will be 5 years, so it'll be 5 years.
That's dope.
D. Franks and King. Shit is dope.
D. Franks, what is his name? Never mind.
Yeah, he went to Laney.
Okay.
Yes, that's bro.
I'd be happy as hell when I know
That's bro though.
That's lit.
Yeah, I love bro to death, man. He moved to the A. He been doing good.
Yep, I know exactly who that is.
Yeah, that's my man.
So I'm about to transition this conversation, okay? I mean, it's a good transition though. But it's transition.
You must be high. Let's go.
I am. Okay. So speaking of Christmas, do you consider pussy a Christmas gift?
Hell no.
Why?
How you gonna get me some pussy for Christmas, bro? Like,
I had to ask.
Like, look, what's crazy is if you consider your pussy a Christmas gift, you might have a problem.
No, I completely agree with that statement. 100%.
Like, that's a better statement. Like, the woman who considers sex a Christmas gift has a real issue. Mm-hmm. That's not no knock on women. Hey, look, I am not a woman basher.
No, that's a fact though, because I feel like that's just objectifying us even further. Like, how can I wrap myself in a bow and I'm giving myself no. I don't, like, same way I would feel like if you offer me dick for Christmas, like, I'd be like...
So what about a birthday?
No. So we better fuck on my birthday, but I don't want dick for my gift. No.
So why girls think bros you might give me some birthday head.
You just said it. You just said it right there. You said, why do girls?
Or why do females think...
Again,
shit you should be doing anything. Anyway, if you're in a relationship with a motherfucker, is a fucking gift.
I completely agree. Why is it an object? Like that? No, I don't think so. I've never been like, oh, it's your birthday, I'm about to go crazy. No, I should want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They told you really look like Megan?
No.
You do.
Oh, thanks.
You really look like her,
Well, she would have to look like me because I'm, I'm her senior.
I actually seen you before I seen you.
Yeah. And my name on Twitter back in like 2009 was Stallion and Stiletto. So I
was actually following you. That's crazy.
Nuh-uh.
That's crazy.
See, we besties. I already knew that.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Okay, are you single?
No.
Okay, question. What do you expect from a woman? Like, you know how women are always saying, this is what I expect for men to like bring to the table.
Right.
What do you expect for women to bring to the table?
That's not a fair question to ask.
Why?
Because everything is in perspective. So if I'm in a different situation, my perspective is going to be in a different. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, I'm only loyal to my situation. And most people aren't, they don't realize that. People think that they loyal to people. You're only loyal to your situation. So what kind of woman I need at the time or what she needs to bring is all in perspective on where I am as a person. As a man, basically.
So to me, that seems like it would be opportunistic. Is that a word? That seems like you're trying to take advantage of the opportunity.
Not really opportunistic, because life is opportunistic. You understand? Because you live to get to your personal happiness, not money or success. Personal happiness I've been at my best. I've had my best times when I have my least amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
Money doesn't bring you happiness.
Completely agree with that. So I guess I'm just saying, elaborate on what you mean by your situation depends on what you're looking for in a woman.
Okay, so if I was homeless
mm-hmm.
and on crack, I might be looking for a woman who I can, you did
who isn't homeless and who's not on crack?
Or she might be not homeless and still on crack too, and we can both smoke crack together. And we'll figure out how we can get more crack.
No.
So, if I was a billionaire,
okay,
and I was looking for a mate,
mm-hmm.
it depends on what kind of kinks I have, because I know financially is nothing that she can do to satisfy me, other than what are the kinks that I might have. So it's all about perspective. It might sound
so say you have
opportunistic is like,
but that is exactly what you're saying. I'm gonna get this bitch drunk and
take some pussy. That's not the same thing. That's
no. Opportunistic is taking not advantage, but being with a woman because she has more than you, and you wanting to have what she. That is what you're explaining. You're saying, all right, if I'm homeless and we're on crack, then I'm gonna look for somebody.
She might be homeless too. I might just be looking to be that she's on crack too. I might not care that she's homeless. I just care that she's on crack and we can get high together and get more crack together.
So I guess, why didn't your answer go to like, okay, I want her to have so-and-so morals. I want her to have... You get what I'm saying? Like, you said nothing about...
Because your morals all depend on your situation.
No, the fuck it does not.
Yes, the fuck it does.
I will agree to disagree. I don't think
I'm going to tell you why. Because it's a bunch of smart, educated people that's on Skid Row with nothing. Mm-hmm. That's drug addicts that is doing things out here that they wish that they wouldn't be doing, and they wish they could better themselves to get better, to do something else. Mm-hmm. If I had a purpose or if I could do something, I would help people with that drug sickness, because at the end of the day, education cripples us and drugs impair us. So it's like, if I could find a way to help us educate ourselves, we wouldn't have these problems. The sooner you learn about yourself is the sooner you can help somebody or be, you know what I'm saying, something to somebody. If you don't know who you are, how you gonna be something to somebody?
Completely agree.
So to me, everything is perspective. I heard the homie he was just Av, what's his name? Dude, he was just on math shit. But he was saying about Troy Ave, and I never heard nobody else say the perspective thing. But I had been saying that for a while, because I understood like perspective wise, somebody looking at you gonna come in here. Like, I came in here, I was like, damn, Look at what she's built. You understand where I'm coming from? And I just started.
Mm-hmm.
So my perspective to you is looking up at the mountain. You dig where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
So everything is perspective. So I put everything in perspective when dealing with people, time, and energy. Because at the same time, it is what it is. You have to be like that because your loyalty can change when your perspective changes. Oh, you weren't ready for that, huh?
No, because I don't agree.
Why
I don't
not?
agree.
Why not?
Because I can only speak on, how I feel, and I don't feel like my loyalty changes with.
Because you got a daddy.
Now you might be onto something.
See how fast I was with that?
Now you might be onto something. Now you might be onto
So
something.
go ahead and ask another question. Because I'm getting too deep. I was ready for that one.
Speaking of daddy issues, what first, what do you feel like? What's the difference between a girl that doesn't have her dad and a girl that did have her dad? Just the first thing that comes to mind.
You asking me for my definition?
Yes, because you're a man and you date women, so we want men's perspectives.
Why? Y'all don't give a fuck about our perspective. Y'all don't care about.
Who is y'all?
Women don't care about men's perspectives.
That's not true.
That's bullshit.
You might be talking about women that don't have daddies. Women that do have daddies give a fuck about how men feel and what men want.
Touche, my friend. Touche. Okay. Just like you just said, you don't feel like that because you know that you understand family values and backbone. So it's certain amount of things that you know that your family and your backbone ain't gonna allow you to fall to. So your perspective ain't gonna change on if your situation changes. So
no, you're good.
So it's
CBD.
So
it's legal here in North Carolina.
Hey, they'll tell you.
Get it right in the corner store. Hey.
But yeah, I ain't shit. Then my people's gonna be like, you always do that. You pull weed out everywhere as a CBD girl. Anyway,
you're funny.
Yeah, I just think that from a perspective wise, you understand family, and most females who don't have that dad situation. Not to say that they don't understand family, but they don't have the same type of backbone that the woman has who had her father. Or even when he leaves her, the knowledge that he passed on, and she's big enough to broaden her shoulders and say, okay, my daddy gave me enough to get through this. Mm-hmm. So that's the difference. Like, I understand.
Yeah. That's kind of sad. That's not for what you want to say. Oh, I thought you was going to say something.
Thank you for agreeing, my brother. That's all
I completely agree with that statement. I guess I never thought about it like that, for obvious reasons.
Right.
But that's a good way to look at it. Have you ever been with somebody that has had daddy issues?
Yes.
What was like the main issue in your relationship?
Trust.
You ain't got to say no more than that. That's enough.
And understanding. Mm-hmm. And I'm not a woman basher. I love my mother. Well, I love my grandmother. Mm-hmm. I don't ever want a woman to think that I'm bashing them. It's just that I see the difference in dating women. You understand? And it's not like it's a bad thing. It just is a thing. So it's like they already go into it with a trust issue, but those are the women who always be trying to save a nigga too, though. Mm-hmm. So not all of them, but a lot of them for the wrong reasons. You understand? So when you get somebody that's worth a damn, you don't know whether to save this motherfucker or be mad at this motherfucker. So, yeah.
And I could say, like, I can kind of relate to both sides. I don't know, because I feel like I've been on the where I'm like, I'm in love with you for your potential. Like, not for where you at, but where I know that where I see you at. You know what I'm saying? Like taking you for face value, and
Perspective.
yeah, but it never changed. I just knew
No,
that.
you're not gonna do that.
What?
So your perspective never changed on a person?
No.
Stop it.
In a relationship? Is that what you like? Somebody that I've been with?
In
No.
life.
No, it really hasn't, because I can say within 5 minutes of meeting somebody, I know who you are.
What's your sign?
Cancer. What's the beef?
And this week of Talking Spicy.
What's the fucking beef?
Nah, my mother is a Cancer and my brother is a Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So I really understand you over-caring, sensitive motherfuckers. I mean, y'all are.
Listen, I'm a Cancer to like the third power. Both my parents are Cancers.
Oh my God.
I'm July 3rd, Dad's July 2nd, Mom's July 11th.
My mother is July 5th. My brother is the 4th. No, the 4th.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I might be wrong. Please don't be mad at me, but yeah, it's something like that.
I never used to like look or think too much into the astrology thing, but like that shit is real. I don't give a fuck what you say.
I don't know what
like if you believe in biology, then you would believe in astrology.
I'm a Taurus to the heart. Like I am that, and I embrace it.
What is your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
But I'm saying like, what are your? I'm
stubborn.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
I'm a homebody.
Okay.
But I'm my father's child, so I can't sit still. Like now, I went to work, but go to the studio. You understand? Like I cannot sit still to save my life, and my home suffers because of that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know any other way to be.
But the fact that you can acknowledge that, you don't think you can address it?
Would I be changing myself though?
I can't answer that. I think
there's
okay. You're right.
Question.
But you can't answer my question with a question. But I will answer your question.
I will answer yours too. Then.
So,
I can.
Would you be changing yourself? No, I think you would be compromising.
So, compromising and changing ain't the same thing?
No, because I feel like change means you fully envelop yourself in this change. Like this is 100%. I feel like compromise means you can give and take some.
I think compromise sounds
compromising.
It sounds a little feminine to me. You might can take a little bit.
Come on.
No. I learned that from my bro YG. Like,
God. No,
but
pause.
Like, yeah,
they
pause.
love that shit too.
But no. This is a good interview. I'm really digging it. I don't have this much fun on my interview.
We gonna have fun when I come.
Yeah.
Or I might cry.
I'm gonna bring some liquor too. So
or I might cry. I don't know.
What do you drink?
That.
Espolio! I'm sorry.
Sponsor me.
Look,
then I'll put your bottle on the table.
Look, I remember when they first came out in Atlanta and it was giving bottles away. I had a bottle of that. And we was definitely...
It's gonna get you there.
Yes, ma'am. But I've been drinking what I've been drinking a long time. Shout out to Montgomery Street.
No, go ahead and tell motherfuckers.
I drink Jack Daniels. But if you know me, I've been this though. I had a Jack Daniels racing jacket. Like I had to slow down because PBR is my thing too. So shout out to my man Grip Plies. He died, and he was one of my best friends in Atlanta. He put me on the PBR, man. And just because that's my guy, I've been that since forever. JD. And people give me a lot of. I am who I am. This is my American part of me. So if this is American.
No, look, shout out to Jack Daniels. So this is how deep that Jack Daniels shit goes.
How long it going? I see y'all keep looking at the camera.
No, I was just looking at myself.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. What's the time?
I don't have a time limit.
What, you got a curfew, nigga?
No, I'll be looking at my time limit. I swear to God, because my battery might die on my GoPro. So. Anybody that did an interview always see me looking at the camera. What the fuck is this nigga doing? My shit might just die. My shit might just go bleep. Then I got to start the interview back up. Hey,
that shit happens still. You know, shit. Shit happens.
That shit don't look like it happened.
Listen, running. It does. Running the fucking.
Then you got somebody on the side that can do something about it. Then my nigga ass out there, oh shit. Hey, look, my computer died last night when Blue Love was in there. The whole screen looked black. I'm in there trying to talk about a video. That shit said blue. I'm like, oh shit.
Did you improvise?
You got that right, I improvise. What you mean? Y'all won't know.
You never know.
I'm glad I came on here.
It ain't over.
I'm not saying that. I'm
well,
just
look,
saying.
Corey, how much time we got? Now that you got it in my head, so I know
10
where.
minutes.
We got 10 minutes. I can say a lot of shit too.
Yeah, exactly. What was the last thing we left on before you rudely interrupted me?
I'm an interruption. Like I come to other people's motherfucking intercut shit and interrupt. Look, my bro, look at that shit. He got me nervous. That's my guy, man. We go way back. That's how. And he over here laughing the whole time. Thank you for the confidence. That's why I was like, what the fuck is going on?
He was nervous.
I ain't been on nobody's shit before.
I'm chilling.
Look, I didn't know how to do no podcast. I was up there copying niggas. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I promise you.
Yeah, I mean, this shit it's not easy. I feel like a lot of people think it's easy to just, whatever. It's not. There's a lot that goes into it.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I be having questions I want to ask. So I have to I had to learn to set questions up.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't come right out and ask people certain shit that you really want to know.
Mm-hmm.
I think that True Colors interview with bro, what's bro name? I've been drinking and been smoking. Please,
Chaz.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Chaz. Like I wanted to ask Chaz so much, but I wanted to keep it all in context, and I never want to disrespect anybody that comes on. I don't want anybody to feel disrespected.
Ooh. Sorry, that light bulb just went off in my head because I don't give a fuck. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
Oh my
I would ask the question. But I get it. You like niggas have a different it's like G code shit. You know what I'm saying?
Asking niggas like, yo, I'm dealing with a different.
Well, look,
type of
send me
shit.
the questions.
Motherfucker crazy for real, huh? Alright.
Tyler, I'll let you later.
Chaz, man. I ain't fucking with you, man. But I don't want. Only because my thing is giving people a voice, man. We ain't got no WECT. We ain't got none of that shit. We do, but we don't. We don't have. Look, when we was growing up, you know what our hustle was? You know what they used to do for kids? They used to tell give us Wilmington journals.
Give Wilmington germs?
Wilmington journals.
Oh, okay.
Newspapers, black newspapers.
Journals.
And they would come around to the kids in the neighborhood and they would give them newspapers and let them hustle the newspapers. Mm-hmm. And that would make sure that the knowledge got out, and also it would keep the money coming in the community. Like, it's so much shit that y'all didn't see, man, that I didn't realize that we had. Like, even down to the final call. You understand? Like, we had bean pies. We had a guy selling bean pies right there on Princess. He sold for years bean pies and final calls.
What's a final call?
Wow.
I'm sorry. Educate us.
It was the Muslim newspaper.
Oh, okay.
So it's like black newspaper. So I wasn't Muslim, but it was good to see black people on the front of a news print, you understand, and to get black issues when you open it up. So by the time I turned 14, 15, 16, you start really realizing what's going on in the world, you got that information there. Now you don't have that option to have that information, so it's gone, so you have to search for it. That's the difference. I'm sorry. Look, I'm an advocate of college. I'm an advocate of education. It ain't for everybody, but education is. You understand?
Definitely.
Like, you're going to learn one way or another.
Knowledge is power.
You're going to learn one way or another. You're going to go to some kind of school. Either you're going to go to real school, you're going to go to gladiator school, or you're going to go to whatever, or you're going to go to part-time work school. Part-time work school is working at, I'm not knocking it, but you got to understand, if you're a young person and you go to work at Walmart, you got to know, or Bojangles, or any of these big places, you got to know when you go in there, it's older people that's been working there for a while, And they're not going to be happy with seeing your young ass come in here trying to get a little money to smoke a little reefer.
That's my only MO. Support my habit.
Right. So you got to understand, like, you're going to go to that school where these old people mad at you every day. You're going to go to gladiator school, which is jail.
Oh.
And whatever comes with that.
That went over my head.
It's gladiator school. You're going it is what it is. Or you're going to go to real school. You can try to figure it out. Go see if it's for you. Go get you a network. Build your community, even if it ain't for you. Or you're going to go to trade school. And then when you go to trade school, you're going to come out with a trade, but you still going to have to go work for somebody to learn how to manage a trade. So you're going to go to school regardless. It's all in what you want to do. So I'm just big on that. I went to school. I went to college. I graduated college because they told me I couldn't.
That's not even me being funny. That's for real, because I wanted to go to college, but not that smart.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not.
Why do you feel like you ain't that smart?
Because I'm not.
I missed 53 days my senior year of high school.
I missed 83.
I hated high school.
I hated school, period.
So you wasn't that smart. You just wasn't.
You're right. You wasn't like
it.
smart. You just didn't like the way you was learning.
I guess.
Because when you go to college, they teach you a different way. They teach you how to learn. They teach you psychology.
Sounds stressful.
It doesn't. It's refreshing when you don't like math, and then you get a Russian man to teach you that, math is really money, and you dress nice, so you know money, so you know math. Then I learned math in fucking college. So look, if you've never seen, it's young black kids that's never seen unity before. Has never seen a bunch of black kids around each other without it being a fight, without it being an issue. In black colleges, it's that every day. And I'm trying to set up something so I can get something where I transport black kids from here to different black colleges just to show them, like, we had Rockin' Me. Rockin' Me ain't even in schools no more.
I do know what that is. I do.
So I think we should have some programs like that so kids can see the option. If you never see the option, you don't know.
That is an option.
It is an option to go do. And I'm so for it.
Definitely.
And that's what changed me as a person. That's the biggest thing I ever did in my life, was to go to school and change my perspective.
Is that your goal in like with your podcast and with who you have on there and like your documentary? Like, is that what is your message? What's your message?
Everything is perspective. Change your thought process on how you're looking at things, and everything will change for you. Definitely. I'm not in any kind of situation to where I'm saying I'm successful or I ain't got to go home and stress right now, but I do know that my perspective changed when I changed my perspective. You understand? Like
I absolutely do.
It's all in how you look at it. To a homeless person, you rich. To a old billionaire, you a young person and you broke and you worrying about money. Like, change your perspective. Be grateful for what you got right now.
Definitely. Last words. What do you have to say? If you had to give one jewel to drop, I know you've been dropping jewels most of the interview.
Dropping jewels?
But your favorite? You dropping something? Maybe gems. I'm just like,
I don't even look at it like that.
No, but a lot of people don't hear that coming from, a black man who has his own shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Coming from somebody relatable, like you just said, it's all about perspective. No. So yes, you are dropping jewels to a lot of people.
Time is the only commodity that matters.
Period.
Like, find a way to make the most value out of your time. Don't look at, I got a $20 an hour job as a lot of money, because think about how much time you put into getting that. You should be looking at, wow, okay, I got this knowledge to get this much. What can I do to probably have my own business or establish something that mean more to myself and something to somebody else. Money ain't everything. I've been around people with money and they're miserable as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have the time to worry about it.
Definitely. So tell the people where to find you, where to follow you, how to, go ahead, do your little spiel, you know what I'm
I
saying?
be telling people to do this shit like this, so I guess
yeah, here we go. In action.
You know what's crazy about me though?
Mm-hmm.
It's only one of me, so if you @ Grady on Google, anything you're gonna
It's Tut.
T-U-T.
I've been saying Tut.
It's Tut.
Tut.
So if you countries here, it's Tut. So if you proper, it's Tut.
Oh.
Same shit.
Okay. So, never mind.
My daddy.
But that's not.
I would tell people how I got Tut. A lot of people don't know, and I'll say this. I hadn't even said this on my own podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get in trouble for it. So my real nickname is Toochie, Toochie. So my cousin, I'm not gonna say his name, had a stuttering problem. He couldn't say Toochie. He said tut, and that's how Toot came out.
That made me think of that song. Never mind.
Bro, act like you knew who it was as fuck. So that's how I got Toot.
So TUT Grady.
At everything. No Signals TV on YouTube. I mean, I don't even have a lot of subscribers. I'm so thankful that you asked me to come on here and talk. I was kind of scared. I didn't know what you was gonna ask.
I ain't asked you nothing too crazy.
Nah, I thought you was gonna have me talking about some women shit. I'm like, I don't want to be a woman basher.
Yeah, no. I mean, I have some questions, but again, that's why you just have them for backup. Like, if you can make the conversation flow naturally, then that's
so. This is what we're gonna do. So when you come to No Signals, right?
Okay.
You gotta bring bro with you so he can sit in there with you, so I can ask both of y'all questions together. It's not gonna be right if I don't have bro.
Okay.
And 2, you got to bring your questions with you that you didn't ask me, so we can run it back like that.
Okay, that's cool.
She was nervous to the moment.
No, because look, no, I'm not nervous. I told you what I want you to ask me. I want you to ask me everything.
Bro, look, I'm gonna ask you. Look, the streets wanted me to ask bro a lot of shit and I didn't. So
here I am. I'm an open book.
I'm not messy. So I'm gonna let
but,
you. Right, I'm gonna let you do what you gonna do this week. And me and that drama are gonna talk about it. Now I'm sorry. No, I'm just bullshit.
No, you're not. No, the fuck you not. Anyways, go ahead, like, subscribe, share, follow TalkSpicyHER on all platforms.
Talk nasty to them, ladies.
You know what the fuck.
Just don't forget. Keep that shit classy.
Let's get nasty, nasty.